everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to talk about a couple things. First and foremost, huge pet peeve of mine. I don't know how this particular question became my pet peeve, but it is a huge pet peeve. So today we're going to talk about it. So, number one pet peeve, number one question that always works my nerves is, how does the energy feel? So when I'm doing a casting for you guys and you ask me, how does the energy feel? Or how does it feel? I don't know why that just gets to me, but I think because I trust in my spirit and I never second guess my spirit at all. So I don't think, oh, okay, well, the energy was bad, or, oh, the energy was not bad. Like, for me, I know the energy was good. One thing I can tell you is if things appear in the wax that is specific that I need to draw out. Now, I don't read wax on every spell, and every spell doesn't always have to have a story with the wax. Or, when you do glass candles, the jar candles, the 7-day candles, sometimes it's the type of wax that's in the jar that causes it to burn differently. I notice that when I get certain candles from certain botanicas, they have a habit, no matter what candle they are, to go dark at the top because the flame burns very hot and high, and there's certain types of waxes that create this. Therefore, you could go in a whole headspin and go down the rabbit hole to think, oh my God, my spell is blocked, my spell is not going to work because this happened. When reality is, it's the wax that actually created the glass to become that because it burnt very hot. So I don't overthink and overlook into a lot of the readings, but if I'm doing a freestanding candle and it is specific, something comes up like scorpion tails or tears or blockages with mountains, those are specific things that kind of stand out into my mind. Or say you're doing a lover's candle and you burn down and he goes out. Well, clearly he doesn't want the relationship. Things like that is very specific. But to be asked, how does it feel? What is the energy? How does the energy feel? The energy is good, or else I wouldn't be doing it to begin with. I trust in my spirit to know that the magic is good. How and if we are shown signs in the candle is a different story. How the energy feels is always going to be good. So let's just get that out right now. So if some of you ask me that question and I ignore it, that is why. Because I get so annoyed by that question. I don't know where that question ever came from or who instilled it in your mind that the energy, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that one out. Secondly, working with people that in the end you end up not working with. So I generally pretty much work with almost everybody. There's only a few that I have not worked with, and actually they recommended them to somebody else or whatever. But if, we're in the midst of going back and forth via email, and I have kind of told you that I don't do certain things. This is not what I do. Because, I don't know you, you don't know me. This is just a business. And realistically, it's not like we're long-term friends. So, I don't do certain things in magic, and I will actually refer. And that can be for, in crossing or hexing or whatever. Certain things I won't do. And if I refer you out to somebody, then that means that I'm not willing to work with you at this point. But usually how I end up getting there is because I've already told you several times that I don't do something, but you have been persistent on asking me again different ways and for multiple times. And when we hit like the third or fourth time, I already know, and Spirit tells me, no, don't work with this person, because this person is not going to listen. They're going to be very impatient. Even if we did proceed and do anything, any working together, whether it be the most simplest casting around, I already know that the impatience is going to be there, and you're going to be blowing me up nonstop and riding my ass, which is ridiculous. When you have to learn to let it go. I have other videos that say, let go of the end result, let go of the attachment. You have to let go of the attachment. You have to take care of you and put your mind on something else. Don't keep obsessing over the work. So if you watch my other videos, you kind of know this. But when you're coming to me and you're repeating the same thing again and again, because yes, this is something you want, and if you think that I'm going to change my decision after the second or third ask, that's not going to happen. In fact, what happens is I refer you out or don't answer you anymore at all. And sometimes once I've referred you, that's it. I really don't have any more communication with you. And that's it. We're done. And it just shows me, and Spirit shows me, the manic that's already happening. And I get it. We all have problems. We all have things that we're going through. We want to get things straightened around. I totally understand. But if I'm not willing to work with you, then that means find someone else. And if I refer you to somebody, contact them. They might. And if they don't, maybe they refer you to somebody else. I'm not like in it to like hog everybody and try to take, every person out there and do whatever. That's not how I work. If Spirit comes to me and tells me, hey, this person, don't do this, because they're already showing me how they're going to react in the future if we did work together, then that is a sure-tailed sign that I need to cut that tie. So don't be offended if, I refer you out to somebody. Don't be upset. I'm doing the best that I can, because if I legitly say, hey, I don't do that type of work, then that means I don't do that type of work. Like I said, there are certain circumstances I do certain types of work, but that is because I know the person and I've known them for years, or they're an existing client, and we've been working together for a while. And a while means years, not, a month. It doesn't work like that. So don't be offended if I referred you out. And don't be offended if I have told you I don't do this kind of stuff. And, that's it. I don't talk to you anymore. Don't be offended. It's just that I'm sparing you the time and energy for you to keep telling me the story and what's going on and what you need and what you want, and trying to get you to go find somebody that will do what you're looking for. So I hope I clarified that aspect, and I hope I clarified the question of how does the energy feel. Hopefully I clarified it. I know there's other videos I've been wanting to make, but it's just been a crazy end of the year time. So, dealing with the holidays and the celebrations and the Yule, and getting ready to ring in the New Year. So with that said, subscribe to this channel if you're not yet subscribed. Thumbs up, like this video, comment down below, and let me know what you think and your thoughts. But I hope I made myself clear. I'm not trying to be disrespectful with me saying certain questions are like, why? And I'm not trying to be disrespectful if I tell you, I don't do something to look elsewhere, because I'm just being honest. Now I could be somebody who says, no, I'll do it, and just take the money and really don't do it. But that's not how I operate. I have a code of ethics that I withstand by, and I will legitly refer you to somebody who's legit. So with that said, I hope everyone is having a wonderful holiday season. a wonderful Yule, Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah, you know, everything that's out there. And we're coming to the end of the year. And yeah, we shall see you in the next video. Take care, guys. Many blessings. Bye-bye.